Aspirin is a drug that has its origins in nature from the bark of the white willow tree. Medicinal chemistry took over and isolated the active compound and then created other synthetic drugs that worked more efficiently than aspirin. That's also the case with opiates and opioids. Opiates are natural in their origin from opium. Then all of these synthetic versions and semi-synthetic versions of opioid drugs, well, these are developed and have greater or lesser effects than the natural opiates. Marijuana, on the other hand, is a drug that has its origins in nature, but still is heavily relied upon for the plant source or the natural source. There are 3 species of this plant, which is the cannabis plant. 2 of the cannabis plant species have high concentrations of this compound, the structure of THC or tetrahydrocannabinol. Just as chocolate has over 600 compounds that make it what it is, the cannabis plant has over 100 compounds in the plant. THC isn't a legal over-the-counter drug like aspirin, nor is it like the opioid drugs which require a prescription for Demerol or can be obtained illegally like heroin. It's currently regulated on a state basis for medical or recreational purposes. CBD is cannabidiol, the other active component in the cannabis plant. THC and CBD, cannabidiol, have the same name ending, OL. So from the name ending OL, the functional group that is important is an alcohol group. So here's the alcohol group, here's the OH here, and then you can see the rest has a benzene ring here. There's also this oxygen, this is an ether group. This is the structure of cannabidiol. Here's the alcohol group. There's also another alcohol group here, a benzene ring. These are 2 of the 100 plus compounds in the cannabis plant, and they have different physiological effects. This THC has psychoactive effects that are only released when it's heated. CBD is not psychoactive, but it alleviates anxiety, inflammation, and pain perception. This has become more popular in recent years and is not regulated by the government as a psychoactive drug because it's not. There's also an important compound from the cannabis plant, which is hemp. That's a fibrous product of the plant, and there are no physiological effects of hemp.